big boy. They really only make those in the big size. There's no sippy cup version of the Topo Cheek.
They got one a little bit smaller than this, but this is the Costco
I mean,
pack.
it's still grande as far as I'm concerned, dude. That's a handful of a.
No, this is too much.
Kind of feel like they really figured it out with the aluminum can, but the aluminum
Yeah.
can's new. Isn't it? It's newer to the game, isn't it?
I think so, probably.
Because like you think
Coke
about the
bottles.
the early sodas with glass.
Right.
This was like an invention.
Yeah, that was huge.
Who is it? Edison? It can't be Edison.
Something.
Was Edison sipping on Coca-Cola?
Tesla?
Huh?
I don't know. Who
Maybe
are
it was
other
Tesla's
inventors?
design. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. There's two fucking inventors.
It must have blown people's mind, though, that you could get something like how'd they put that in there?
Sheet metal. You know what I'm saying? That probably like blew them away too.
Yeah, but how'd they get the liquid in there before you crack it open? Like, where's
It's
the entry?
2023. I don't even know that. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? I have no idea how the production of this thing works.
It's trippy.
Don't act like we have the secrets now.
No.
Unless you're like from Wisconsin and took a field trip to like a soda factory. I feel like, and by the way, I have no proof that there's soda factory. Where are the car manufacturers in Detroit, Michigan? Where's because the Jello factories are in Mormon in Salt Lake City. You know that
Jello?
big Jello production.
Really?
My dad told me that when I was young. I've never looked into it, but it's what I believe.
I know they do Jelly Belly in Gilroy.
Jelly Belly's out, isn't it?
The Jelly Bellies?
Gone.
Jelly beans.
But the company does not exist.
No.
Believe in the Pandy, they went out.
You can't get a jelly bean anymore.
You can get a jelly bean, but it's a knockoff, or it's going to chip your tooth. It's been sitting on the shelves for
Really?
a couple of years.
The classic Jelly Bellies?
That's what I believe to be true. I haven't looked into the Jelly Belly situation. I'm going to be honest. Jelly beans, bullshit treat.
You don't like them?
No, you do?
I mean, there's some good flavors, but you got to pick through them.
Dude, gummy bears is shit in the mouth of any jelly bean out there.
But all gummy bears taste the same. There's one flavor.
Exactly. And that's
just different colors.
And exactly. That says a lot now, doesn't it?
I like the mystery. I like the mystery of having a jelly bean.
Hold on. That's not true. White gummy bears taste different. You know it. There's a whole smoothie flavor at Jamba Juice.
It's just sugar.
It's
Right.
all just what are we doing now?
What
Now
flavor is the white gummy bear? What flavor is it?
No matter how you slice it, the white gummy bear?
Yeah, what flavor?
Bro, it's white. What are you talking about? What
It's a
flavor is
white
the mystery airhead?
Mayonnaise?
Do you know?
White gummy bear
I
flavor?
always believed it was blue raz.
Really?
That's what I thought.
No, because they had a blue raspberry one.
That's right. But the mystery flavor
just made a white
tasted quite similar. Airheads slap. That's a treat you don't see anymore.
Airheads are good. Do they
Bro, but
still
that's
come
like-
around?
Not only does that just fucked up every part of your mouth, an airhead.
Oh, yeah.
So sugary and
Dude,
chewy.
my jaw hurts thinking about just ripping one off.
You always have that friend that slaps you across the face with one, thinking that it's
Yeah.
not going to hurt, but it's like a stiff piece of candy. Fruit by the foot was another one. I mean, really, it's not. No, we shouldn't be eating any of that stuff.
No. I mean, when you talk about inventing that, those, superhuman space alien foods that we eat, candy,
Bro,
that
I
must
mean,
have tripped people out.
I'm a huge fan of Blue Powerade, and sometimes I look at Mountain Berry Blast if you're a real one, and sometimes I look at it and I'm like, that shouldn't be entering me. Like a fluorescent neon blue liquid.
No. I mean, where does that even exist in life? Are there any
Atlantis.
Atlantis?
Well,
yeah.
no, there is some luminescent seas now. In like these caves and stuff, they got like the glow. So
yeah.
hold on now, maybe Powerade's onto something that we don't know.
Right.
Maybe they're harvesting this shit. I'll tell you this little strawberry. Shout out to Bubbly, this, freshly picked strawberries. I guarantee it, dude. This is crisp. This is in season. This drink right here.
Yeah.
How'd you? We're back in Texas, dude. How'd you make it back?
Made it back okay. I mean, there was when you were out in California, was there any heavy storms? It rained a shit ton when I was out there.
Yeah. So the heavy storm, dude. So I did maybe one of the most irresponsible things I've ever done, but
Yeah.
don't regret it at all because it worked out. But like, I was planning back. I was tasked. I wanted to be home. I'm not gonna say it's because she wanted to. The goal was to be home on New Year's Eve with my girlfriend.
For you or for not
Well,
for you?
she asked. She like put it out there, and I'm like,
Right.
all right, you want it? I'm gonna make it happen. I'm a man that once it's said, I'm gonna do it.
It's
Right?
the first year of the relationship. She wants that New Year's
And
kiss.
she got it. By
You know?
golly, did
Right.
she got two of them. We did the East Coast and the West Coast.
Oh,
Ball
damn.
drop. Yeah, but So,
gal.
dude, I'm driving. Like, I was gonna make it on the 30th back here, but then that huge storm in all the mountainous regions went through, and like when I went snowboarding, we talked about this on the first episode. I had already been snowboarding in Flagstaff. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, last week's episode. And
It's hard to just go once. You get the bug.
dude, but like that, I told you that snow sucked. It was all icy, and then this storm hit, and I was like, I gotta go back. So on Friday the 30th, or maybe whatever day Friday the 30th, January 30th, woke up early, went up to the mountain with a shout out to the most shout out person on this podcast, Buddha, and my boy Marty for a full day of snowboarding. Went back, got 3 hours of sleep. At like 2 a.m., hit the road, 15 hours straight to Austin.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what time did you pull in?
Pulled in, it was around dusk, I'd say, 6 p.m., 5:30.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Just you and Roy?
I actually, get this, rolled up to an Airbnb with my girlfriend and her friends.
Oh, okay.
So
the party just kept going.
it's like I gotta be on. I had to stay on.
How much caffeine was in your system?
Lots.
Any cocaine?
No cocaine, dude. I don't trust that.
Yeah.
Sarah. I need 3 poor people to do it in front of me.
Wait, were you hurting at all though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Like, was there any sketchy spots where you're slapping yourself?
Dude, it was like the home stretch was like rough. The home stretch, I almost hit a dog, which is like it's real tough to stay in the New Year's spirit
Yeah.
if that were to happen, but it didn't.
At least you got daytime most of the time. It's a lot harder to drive at night when there's nothing to see around.
Yeah.
But I guess when you're tired as fuck, it doesn't really matter.
Dude, let me ask you, because you've been in a relationship man more than I have, and this relationship you're in is longer than the one I'm in.
Yeah.
You find that you have to. Do you find that there were some secrets that you were prepared to take to the grave that you had to like surface because you have a girlfriend?
Well,
By the
it's
way,
tough
I do
because-
want to say I like the Christian Bale haircut.
Oh,
it's
thank
coming
you.
in. It's coming.
I
in
just
nice.
got a haircut right before this.
It's coming in nice. I mean, you took the hat off. Don't act like you weren't prepared for the comment. You wanted me to say something.
Yeah.
I said it.
No, I meant to take it off before. I was wearing the hat to try to keep it back a little bit.
No. You did exactly. You wanted people to see you with the hat and then take it off and be like, "Wow, what's so different?" And it
No.
worked. You look fantastic, and I'm pissed off about it. But
Thank
go
you.
on.
What were we just talking about?
How,
Girlfriend.
I asked if there was a secret
Yeah.
that you had to like.
Well, I don't know if there's any secret, but
Maybe about yourself. Something about yourself.
right.
even.
It's tough because we've been dating since high school.
Right.
So it's like that's when a lot of this stuff, like there's stuff that I look back on because we've been dating so long that I'm like, shit. Like
I wish she didn't know that, but she was there.
she was there in high school. Like she
Exactly.
knows the real me, which is kind of unfortunate in some ways. Like you could be someone else a little bit than you in high school. Like aren't you glad that your girlfriend doesn't know
Oh, she
everything
met
that
me-
you did in high school?
I'm the coolest I've ever been
Yeah.
right now.
Like if I could restart right now, I feel like I'd have it figured out.
Absolutely.
But there's some shit that just never leaves.
Well, the cat's out of the bag.
yeah.
I am dyslexic, and I've known this my entire life.
And you didn't want her to know
I've
that?
kept it a secret. I just didn't want to deal with it. I thought I passed the point of validation for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't want to be the boo-hoo guy. But
I'm
we
here
went to
for
this,
you, dude.
we went to this Airbnb,
Uh-huh.
and the code to get in this place was like 4237.
Yeah.
And I had it in my hand. And, they watch everything. That's the thing about these girlfriends. They're just, constantly over your shoulder. And I type it in 6 times. Like, I think the code was 4237. I typed in 2473 6 times in a row. And I'm just, like, utterly confused. I'm looking at the code on why it wouldn't open. And then she steps up, like, grabs the code, types it in, like, opens the door. And then she just diagnoses me on the spot, dude. We have a conversation about it. And this is when I have to fess up a little. Like, I've kind of always known, but, like,
Crying.
I always thought when I was a kid, I remember learning about dyslexia and then, like, like thinking I was having a dyslexic moment when it would happen to me. And then I'd be like, it just sucks for the kids that have to deal with this all the time. But, like, I also have ADD, so I didn't account for the fact that was, like, my 7th time having that thought since recess.
You thought it was like an episode? Like
I thought it was an episode.
Yeah.
I thought I kind of had, like, a twitch in the Matrix. Is all I,
A little
but it was, like,
moment.
it just happened all the time. Like, what kicks I can't, a passcode. You know what I'm saying? Like a code word.
Yeah.
Small numbers, digits. Oh, shit. We got a drive-by going on out there? What the hell was that?
Dude, they're popping off. New
In
year,
the
new me.
burbs? Yeah, New Year, new me. I'm owning this.
Yeah.
Just like,
Wait, so you're just owning this now? This wasn't really a secret you were keeping from her? This is something that you discovered together?
No, kind of, but like I always knew, and I just decided I was not going to say anything.
You were in
about it.
denial.
The thing is I mess up the numbers, not the words.
Right.
The word kids, they were getting filtered out quick, right? Because you can't have slippery vowels, dude. You're flopping your
Right.
A's. But like with me, I'm banging up my numbers. I'm only dyslexic if I tell someone.
Well, it's almost like they do the numbers to fuck you over, like a 6 and a 9. Why can't we have two different, thing? Why does one have to be one upside down? That kind of fucks you.
Well,
right?
thank you. Yeah, that's a big one. But the thing
2
is,
and a 5, they're all kind of similar.
Well, because long division is where I realize this is an issue because it gets lost in the ether. You don't know which number you flipped around.
It's a little mumbo jumbo when you got a bunch of digits. Once you get into those 3-4 digits.
Luckily, dude, I just discovered this move at an early age as I was taking my tests. That was the big. All you have to do is this, and it looks like you're looking down.
Dude,
I was a big cheater in school.
It must feel good to be disabled a little bit, right?
Oh, I'm parking in the spots, baby.
Yeah,
if
dude.
it's got a blue spot, I'm in it. I'm in. I've had ADD for years. I think it's bullshit that I'm not considered handicapped.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit. There, I said it.
You
I should have my own movie theater,
right?
Where I'm like allowed to lightly chatter.
Uh-huh.
I should have that. I want. What's a good? How can we accommodate me? I need a menu. Every restaurant should have an ADD menu where it's pictures and nothing more than 6. That's what I need. Dude, big menus put me in a tizzy, Niko.
Yeah.
I'm at the point where my girl would just order for me.
Right.
And this is what I've loved about having a girlfriend is the split plate situation.
You like that?
She's not going to finish.
Oh, right.
She just has a taste or two of mine.
When you get 2 items, a
Yeah.
share. Yeah,
Never
yeah.
finishes, and I get 2 meals.
Right.
And she always gets, like, what's better.
Yeah.
I'm not good at ordering.
No, mine's the opposite. I always know what's going to be good, and I always go to the classics. My girlfriend likes to branch out, and she likes to get whatever's the special of the day. No. Go to the top of the menu, whatever's on the top line. That's the best thing that they have to offer. You get that. And then that's what happens to me. We don't share, but I'll get mine, and she wants mine when she gets mine.
Now, your eye's bigger than your stomach, or can you put it down?
I put it down.
You just have an impressive metabolism?
Oh, dude, I mean, I was in the military. I know that this might be my last meal for a while, dude.
So stolen valor here, stolen. But no, I'm the world's worst orderer.
Really?
The one thing on the menu that shouldn't be there is what I will order every time.
Like what?
I just try to get exotic. I always walk in there with the idea,
dude.
like, to be you're a healthy guy.
I only
Remember,
like
you're a
3
healthy
things,
guy.
so I just get those wherever it is.
I walk in with this move that I'm like a healthy guy, and then constantly this is something I cannot control. It doesn't matter how well off I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Before I look at I am looking at prices before I look at anything. I get the average of the menu,
yeah,
and then I find something $10 below the average, and then that's my category. That's how I break it down. Now I'm in like 4 or 6 items.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's like, let's filter out, like, chicken and rice always makes the cut. And that's another thing. I always end up getting
They can't mess that up, though, usually.
No, but it's boring. It's not
Right,
why the
yeah.
fuck did you go out and pay for that?
Right, it's disappointing.
And it's always overpriced.
Well, that is part of it. Like, when you go out to a restaurant, you got to get something that you can't make at home.
Calamari is a bit.
Right.
You can seldom you fuck it up, but also they can go a little greasy with the calamari.
Yeah.
And now, do you like the Asian sauce with it or the marinara? Do you like the Italian style? Where are you at? I know you're a chicken finger.
I didn't know they did
mac
marinara. I thought that was like
okay, so you are, you're
mozzarella stick.
I'm sorry. We'll keep it on the kids menu. I
Yeah.
forgot. I don't want to overwhelm you.
Dude, I'm going to be honest, and I'm a little bit self-conscious about it, but I'm not a big sauce guy.
That's okay.
Sauces kind of weird me out.
In general?
Just in general.
It's okay. Is that what you're owning this year? I have a real disability. You don't like sauces?
Yeah, that's my disability.
What kind of sauces do you like? You're a mustard guy, ain't you?
No.
Okay, but ketchup?
Pretty much across the board, I don't like sauces.
Okay. Not even honey
condiments.
mustard?
I don't do condiments,
You
really.
don't do... this is
Yeah,
something we gotta
I'm a
dive
dry
into.
guy, dude.
Okay, so what are things... So you eat a bowl of spaghetti. What are we doing?
I'll do marinara.
Okay.
If it's warm sauce, it's fine. But like the cold vinegar-based...
Ham and cheese sandwich. What are we doing?
Just ham and cheese.
Oh! Dude, you're
I don't
a
want
lunatic.
mayo. I don't want mustard.
Wow.
I don't want ketchup.
Not even nice
It's
little...
just like when we're talking about alien foods before.
Not
Like,
even a
what
little
the fuck is ketchup?
What about a little grape? It's tomato, you dumbass. That one's very clear with that. Tomato
when
and
you
sugar.
crush up tomatoes, it doesn't turn into ketchup.
It does. It certainly does.
That's like through an alien
It's-
UFO process
Niko,
that it becomes
Niko,
ketchup.
They blend it up, filter it out, so everything that didn't get turned into a paste stays back, and then they add sugar, so it tastes a little sweeter.
I don't like it. Even the bottle, the
Do you
fart.
Are you eating peanut butter?
Ew. I dabble with peanut butter a little. It's a little. I get a little nervous with peanut butter sometimes.
Gosh, dude, you voted
I like
for
the
Trump.
peanut butter sandwich cookies. Those are good.
Peanut butter sandwich cookies, like the Girl
the
Scout?
No, like the Ritz, like
Okay.
those little ones.
Yeah.
What else? I can't just eat like a spoonful of peanut butter would freak me the fuck out.
Now, so do you, like, as a guy that eats a dry sandwich, you got to go toasted, right? You need that cheese melted.
I need it toasted.
Okay.
I prefer everything warm. I think even cold sandwiches, it's like, I don't know. It just makes you feel poor to eat something cold.
You make a sheet of cookies as you do. Are you in that 30-minute span? Otherwise, they're getting thrown away. You're not getting caught eating a cold cookie.
Yeah.
Ice cream's out.
No, ice cream is good. Ice cream's like the only good cold food that I can really think of.
And now, are you opposite with drinks? Do you not like hot beverages? I know you like coffee, but you're a little.
Yeah, I like hot beverages.
You're a little conservative with your coffee. 1 cup in the morning, not too late, because it'll keep you up.
Right. Yeah, I think there should be more hot beverages. Actually, we were doing like New Year's Eve. We went out in Mammoth. I was in Mammoth for New Year's, and we went to this bar.
Mammoth caught the storm, right?
Oh, dude, they got the most snow in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fucking
That's probably
ridiculous.
not true. I'm going to call you on that without looking it up.
Sounds good.
It's probably not true.
Well, it just happens like that sometimes where Mammoth is in a unique spot.
Just like you pulled that out of your ass, me calling you out was just as much as me pulling it out of my ass.
Yeah, what do you got? What's your
Nothing.
rebuttal? Who are you
Nothing.
going to give me?
I just love the off chance that I'm right,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I can, because I'm usually wrong and I can live with that.
It was fucking dumping the whole time, though.
Are you
and it
goofy
was like
or
13 degrees. Goofy, baby.
Were there, I don't know, I'm regular. I always wanted to be goofy. It's much cooler. I'm not going to deny that.
Goofy seems more regular than regular, though. Like
No,
it
because
seems
like
more
you're
common.
are you right-handed?
Yeah.
Right-legged?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so to me, I like it in the back. I like that base in the back, the stronger leg.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh, I wonder what
Do you
that
think about
is.
like that's your whole brake system is your back leg.
Yeah, but if you're going to kick a ball, you want the right foot.
I want my left foot
plants in
planted. Yeah, it
front.
doesn't really make sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm what's it called?
Ambidextrous?
Amphibious with it. So, you know.
Oh, but we went out and had drinks or whatever, and it was cold as fuck. It's 13 degrees. We walked to this bar, and everybody wanted hot drinks, but there was only like one hot drink.
You got cocoa?
No, I got a hot cider.
Bro. And I don't know if I've said it on this podcast. If I have, I'm not ashamed that I'm going to say it again. I am so hard cider over cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. We're the anomaly. I'll let you
Really?
know. Oh, dude, we're going to get it. You thought the cat people came at us hard? Wait till the cocoa connoisseurs come at our throats.
Yeah.
The hot chocolate community, dude, they don't mess around.
Mm.
Switzerland, Dutch, they all get together.
I'll tell you what.
Colorado, I feel like that's a big chocolate, American chocolate place, Colorado.
Ghirardelli up in San Francisco.
Big G's, they're coming down. Godiva, everyone's in it.
Yeah. They do push chocolate hard. I'm not a big chocolate guy.
Cider, I ride with apples, Johnny Appleseed, dude.
That's because we're sour candy guys, too.
I do like the watermelon Sour Patch sucker form.
Dude, I just had a bag full of those at the movie the other day.
Watermelon?
Yeah, I bought them from 7-Eleven, like the big bag. And I was like, I'll have a couple during the movie.
I want to say, you can go to the cinema a lot.
Oh, because I saw Avatar 2?
Is this what you – is this the movie?
No. It was after that.
Well, you always go to – I feel like every week you're saying you went to the movie. You went out and saw Bro Date or Bros.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me think you are quite the moviegoer.
No, dude, those are the
that was
last
your big
3
weekend
movies
out,
that I've
Bros.
seen.
That was your reason to get out of the door?
I did not want to go see Bros. It was not my idea.
I know.
That movie was not that good either.
Even though it was for you.
It was for me.
It was a gay movie for heterosexual men.
True. I appreciate them trying.
It's the old college try, dude.
It's a college try. It's got to be funny, though.
You know what's worse than the college try?
What?
Is when you spend $1 billion on a budget and in a 12-year break like Avatar 2 and just flop.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't, but
Yeah.
I'm
in the minority.
Are you?
Yeah, both of my brothers loved it. Everyone I've talked to said it's great.
Yeah, but we're in the minority about Marvel as well, and the thing that's
Right,
crazy
that's
about that is we're 100% right. Marvel's whack.
Yeah. It's true.
I'm a DC guy. I like sad boy shit. You know that.
Yeah.
But
But when people look back on this Avatar movie, they're going to be like, that was shit.
But again, I want to stand with the fact that the guy that plays Jake Sully, I think they were really banking that his career was going to take off in between, and it just did not. And I wonder if that adds stock. Like, oh, this is the like Flo from State Farm Progressive.
Yeah. What about her?
She doesn't act. She had to sign a contract. She can
Oh,
only act for Progressive.
Oh, really?
Because it takes away. You can't see her as something else. It's like
right.
Carlton. It's
she
like
can't start an OnlyFans or something?
She can't. Well, she could. That's her only out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you dude, the day flow. Are you kidding? Bro, that might be the day I make an account.
Yeah.
I'm just curious to see what's under the blue apron.
Oof. Heavy flow.
That's what she wears, like an apron, right? Or am I just being misogynistic?
I think so. I don't know. She wears some white, weird UFO.
She wears a garb.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's wearing.
Take it off. Baby.
Something I was thinking about in my 15-hour trek home with zero problem with police officers, and I didn't even have. Well, I did have a driver's license actually. What's up? Why are you getting pulled over so much? What's the issue? Because there's some things I can teach you. All right.
Do you speed?
Not necessarily appropriately.
Well, I was having a conversation with my friend about this. What is you're on a long road trip, right?
Here's my technique. You ready?
Yeah, what's your technique?
So you know we drove the same way. You know the two-lane highway.
Okay.
Left lane is for passing.
Yeah.
Right? Let's call it 75.
Yeah.
You go 5 miles over. 5 miles over. You put it on cruise control, and you stay in the right lane, and you pass anybody. Now, you want a fullback. You know, in football, the fullback's the guy that blocks for the running back.
Yeah.
That's the motherfucker that's going to get pulled over. So you want a guy that's going a little faster than everybody else. Just get behind him. Go 1 or 2 notches behind what you think he's going. He's the one that's going to get pulled over. You're free. Now, if there's 5 or 6 cars going over the speed limit, follow them, cruise control. But stay back. You don't want to be the head of the pack ever.
Yeah.
Because how are you getting pulled?
Well, here's what happened. I saw a bunch of cars ahead of me, and I was like, let me go catch up to those guys.
You're trying to close the gap.
I was trying to close the gap,
No,
and I
don't
think
worry
they
about
were
the gap.
going really
the gap,
fast.
The gap's tricky. You think the gap doesn't matter. Let the gap exist.
You got to mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Shoot the gap when it's time to shoot it.
Yeah.
Now, another thing you don't want to do is speed heavily past a bunch of cars to get back in the right lane. If you can't pass them by going your speed, slow down until you have a better situation.
But sometimes you get into a weird little thing, like who's going faster? Is this like...
See, I think you grew up driving in California where there's 6 lanes and it doesn't matter which one you're in. And now, like the left... Did you get pulled over when you were in the left lane?
I think I was in the right lane.
See, that's just crazy. The left lane's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why I got one speeding ticket.
I don't know. It's all a blur. I don't know what happened.
I've gotten one speeding ticket as an adult, and it was in Texas going like 79 and a 75, and I felt
No, they don't give them 4 miles over.
Sure did.
Really?
Swear to God.
Did you freak the fuck out?
No, because I just smoked a bowl.
Oh,
and he gave me the ticket and left, and I was like, I'll take it.
Damn.
It was Texas, and I was like, yeah, you're going down. Roy was barking at him. I was like, it was horrible, dude.
Jeez.
It was fucking freezing outside, and I didn't know if I was in Texas or New Mexico. And then as he got closer, I saw New Mexico on his his uniform, and I was like, all right, this might be good for me. This might be better at least. But
those damn New
I
Mexicans.
think Roy barking at him stopped him from getting so close to the car, which saved me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here's a gripe I got. I mean, I've gotten probably 5 tickets since I moved to Texas.
Last year, dude.
Speeding ticket. I got one right down the street. After I got pulled over, Grayson was like, that cop was like kind of rude. Like he's just like, he came up, he's like, license, got it, and left, and then came right back. Here's your ticket, and then he dipped. I'm cool with that. The other ticket that I got
You just didn't feel like
that,
your white privilege was respected by the cop?
I guess that's
I can write. I got some people. Don't worry, we'll take care of this.
I like that though. Like,
No,
just
I'm
give me.
kidding,
I know that I'm getting the ticket. Just give it to me and leave.
Yeah.
The other thing, one time I had Luna in the car, and she's like, "Oh, do you have a puppy?" It's a lady cop. She's like, "How old is she?" And she's asking me all these. It's like, dude, you're giving me a ticket right now. Just go. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be buddy with you.
If you want to forget about the ticket, we can small talk.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's get this on the
I thought I
road.
was getting out of it for a minute because she's like asking me about my dog. I'm like, "Oh, I'm headed to the vet." Damn.
That's what you say, Luna. Cry as the cops coming up, like act sick.
Yeah.
But they never do.
Should have choked her out real quick, made her yelp.
Yeah, I don't know how to save you. I'm starting to think maybe you're just unlucky. Could it be that?
I think so.
Could that be in like the wheelhouse of where we're sitting?
Well, I think here's my thing is I don't really look at the speed limit. What is it? The odometer? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I don't really look at that
Speedometer,
thing
odometer.
typically. Like riding around and stuff, I just kind of generally gauge the flow. I don't stare down at all the numbers. I'm not flying a plane.
Oh,
I look around. What's going on?
I'm not flying a plane. Dude,
but on a long road trip.
I am zoned in.
Well, this was early. Like, I feel like I had just gotten onto the freeway, and I was like 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
I would have
but
been
you know,
checking and been like, "Oh, let me tone this down a little bit."
It's always yeah. I mean, was he hiding?
Yeah,
But in a little briar patch, the bastard. Where was he?
I don't know. I mean, there's not really anywhere to hide in the middle of
In the Great
bumfuck
Plains.
Texas.
Yeah, in the Great
Like,
Plains of Texas.
I should have seen him coming. It's probably the only thing that wasn't desert around me.
Now, do you mess around with Waze? Do you use Waze?
No.
Because that's one of the ones that I think it was popular for a time. I don't think there's enough people using it anymore. But like everybody on if you saw a cop, you would say it. If you saw like traffic or a crash, you would report it. And then like it's kind of like an interactive experience. But I feel like that defeats the purpose of driving safely.
Well, and that's also just gonna make me get more tickets because I'm gonna or crashes.
Yeah.
It's tickets or crashes for me.
Let's keep it in the tickets. Let's just keep it in the tickets range if that's the case.
You mentioned you getting high though. When I went and saw this last movie, my buddy
what
was
movie
like,
was it?
it's called EO.
Who?
EO.
Bro, I am missing. I don't see any trailers.
I had never heard of this. My friend was like, "Do you want to go see this independent movie?"
Sundance.
It's at the Lamley Theater in Hollywood. No, Glendale. He sent me the trailer. It's a foreign film.
How much was your ticket?
I don't know. He bought it.
Okay. It was above $20, I assure you.
Probably. I thought the independent movies were supposed to be cheap.
Yeah, but at a fancy theater in Glendale, that's how they're making their money. You gotta.
Yeah, it must have been. I snuck in my Sour Patch though, but
Did you take an edible?
well, this was the problem. He had this. Do you know what a stizzy is?
It's a little vape.
It's a little vape with weed in it.
Dude. Stizzies are taking over the game in California.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it the
my
bee's
dad?
knees?
My 76-year-old father loves them.
He gets down with the ganja?
Oh yeah, maybe we'll edit that out. I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, he does.
That's cool. Do you guys puff pass? Or
You
do you
know.
keep it separate?
We keep it separate. We keep it
Yeah.
kosher. You know. I
You
live
should
my
get
life.
high with your dad, dude. That'd be cool.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. What the hell are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Go to
Goof
the
around?
airport? Just go hang around the food court? I went to the mall when I was home.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's just, it's too much, dude. They tried to make, it's all bougie. I don't like I do not like a bougie mall.
Yeah.
It's not for me. It's not my style. I don't
Well,
like.
you went to Westfield? Our home court?
Yeah.
Hot dog on a stick?
Now, hot dog on a stick.
They got a Popeyes in there now. Did you know that?
No. What are you hanging around the mall for, Nick?
I just drove by and I
Did
saw
you
the
follow
Popeyes
them on
logo.
Instagram?
Westfield? Dude, they used to have people like I remember like Drake Bell would come and perform at our mall like growing up and like
Little fun fact.
Big
dude,
Time
the
Rush.
Drake and Josh Christmas special was filmed in the Westfield Mall.
That's right.
Happen to know that for a fact.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
I don't know if I saw that one.
Kimbo Slice was in it.
Really?
He sure was.
Rest in peace.
I don't really remember
Rest in power.
the situation. By the way, I watched that Patty Pimlet fight. He fucking lost.
Oh, I didn't watch it, but I
yeah,
assume he
lost
probably
hard,
lost.
Dude. But I think the UFC is fixed. I think it's becoming apparent. They want the popular guys to win. They want the showboaters. They want the Conor McGregors, the Patty Pimlets. Sugar Sean's my guy. That's my new dog.
He's dope.
I like Sugar Sean.
Rainbow hair?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Face tat?
Because like 6'6", what's that dude, Takashi?
Yeah. Are they homies?
Tamagotchi 6'9".
Yeah.
He no, but he almost ruined the rainbow hair, and then Sugar Sean saved it.
You can't do the rainbow hair straight. It's got to be curly.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree.
It looks just gross what he's got
What do
going
you
on.
think? What do you think about me dyeing the hair?
I think you could do it.
Jet black?
No, rainbow.
Oh, okay.
I think. What about a rainbow stash? That
That's
might hit.
No. I do. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing. I like having a beard. I'm
Yeah.
afraid it makes me look too cool. I look fucking great with a nice red beard. I know that. It's a fact. People are going to get mad at me for saying that, but I'm living my truth over here. With the mustache, it's a little more comical.
Right.
It's just what you got to go for.
So you think, and this is like for stand-up comedy, right?
Stand-up comedy.
You think going on stage, people are like, this guy's cool. I can't really get up. He can't have it all.
I think dudes want to laugh, but they think I'm going to fuck their girls. No, I'm just in my head about everything.
Have you seen that comedian Matt Rife?
Yeah, he's sexy.
He
I saw
looks
him live.
like-
He
Like a Ken doll.
him and Eric Griffin did the drop in like 2 weeks ago.
It's off-putting. I mean, does he fall into that category? Were you watching him and being like, fuck this guy?
No, but he has this. He deals with this like every girl wants to fuck him,
Yeah.
and it's like a weird like.
Does he know that on stage?
Yeah, he made some joke like he would like rip on girls. Like this one girl's like, yeah, it is like he's like really fucking hot.
Yeah.
That guy. So it is, you're right. It's awful.
But he looks fake to me. Is he having plastic surgeries and stuff?
Dude, I think he's just a fucking perfect little alabaster cherub.
Yeah.
To be quite
But
frank.
he should grow I mean, he's at the point. Like I don't
think that's
you're
where I
in
got him. I think that guy can't grow a beard. Fuck you.
Right. Oh,
Come
you
on.
don't think so?
He can't have it all, Niko.
Well, he should grow a little tickler or something.
Maybe. He's a handsome fella and he's funny. It sucks. Not a doubt in my mind he's got a small pecker.
Oh, for
Has
sure.
to.
Yeah.
Has to. Some guys do have it all. Bieber had a little dick pic floating around. He's got a hog.
Yeah. Well, that's leaked. I mean, any dick pic I think that gets out is. Oh no, that was paparazzi, wasn't it?
I don't know the source.
He was like on a hotel balcony, and somebody took it from across the way. But you're not walking.
You
out.
know a lot about it, huh?
I mean, yeah. I got multiple angles. No, I remember it was brought up. Wasn't it brought up on like the Ellen show? Wasn't she like, Bieber, you're packing or something like that? And he's like,
See, it's not sexual assault when it's coming from a lesbian. No. But anybody that's inappropriate to ask him.
Dude, I saw this video on social media the other day. This old clip of Demi Moore. You know, you familiar with Demi Moore?
Yeah, you're saying it like a cunt, but yeah, I know who she is.
I think that's how she says it.
Whatever. Well, then
Demi
she
Moore.
says it's Demi. Let's just face that. You know
Maybe
what?
you
I'm
should
going
go
to save that thought because I brought this up earlier. I am so sick of every city does this. There's like one street or one area that you have. It's not said the way it's spelled.
Right.
Here in Austin, we have Guadalupe. If you don't say Guadalupe, people are going to ignore you. Sorry,
Yeah.
don't hear you. Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to give you directions until you say it right.
Manchaca, we got Manchac.
There's an A at the end.
Yeah.
Take the A off if you don't want me to say it. Prescott, Arizona. I'm coming for you. If you want me to say Prescott,
Really?
dude, it's Prescott. It is clearly spelled
They say
Prescott.
Prescott?
They say Prescott.
Nah.
Norfolk, Virginia. They say Norfolk.
Really?
There's a play everywhere, dude. There's a play. You got to say it a certain way, or people. It's like if you go to fucking Starbucks, they're not going to serve you if you say medium.
Dude, this
you
is
have
the worst
to say
one.
grande.
Australia, there's a place. Oh, Melbourne.
Melbourne. But I think that's an accent.
Oh,
Niko.
really?
I think it's a little different situation we got going on. Also, Australia, they refer to the little fun fact for you: cantaloupe, rock melon.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Rock melon.
That's dope.
Yeah. But what were you gonna say? Do you know?
Oh, she was like 19.
Demi, we're back to Demi Moore.
Demi was apparently on a show, I think ER or something like that, and her co-star, it was like his 15th birthday. I don't know the context of this, so maybe I shouldn't be talking about it.
No, you should.
But he was 15 and she was 19, and she's like making out with him and stuff.
Oh.
Like in real life, not on the show.
Right.
And she's like, and I guess, yeah, I don't know. There was some weird. She was married to an older guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, she's passing the grooming on. But girl to guy, we don't really. I mean, it happens all the time with teachers and stuff. We just high five.
Yeah, if a boy in school had sex with his teacher, I think even a father is proud.
Yeah.
Other way around, we're calling 911. I mean, it's a big deal.
But do you think we forget what it's like to be young? Like, is it actually traumatizing most of the time for these kids who are like underdeveloped?
I don't know, man.
Like right now, it seems cool because you're 27.
Second semester, senior year, Miss Dolman, English, could have got it. I would have given it
Senior year is different.
I was a young man.
Yeah.
No.
But like, I don't know. What's the age cutoff where?
Gosh, she was always on Xanax, dude. She had a little butterfly tattoo on her back. Did you ever have her?
Who?
Miss Dolman.
Oh yeah, Miss Dolman.
She was a babe. She had a son my age. That's tough to have a hot
Really?
teacher mom. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Dolman. Yes, English teacher with the glasses.
Babe. She had like
She
a
had a
porn
little bit
star
of a
voice.
lisp.
She was like a like a sexy librarian.
Hey girl. Hey boys and girls.
Yeah, that's what she's. Hey girls, that's how she started her day.
Yeah.
We always watched a movie in there because she was too zanied out,
Yeah.
as it appeared.
For sure, dude. I think she missed a lot of school when I had her or something. Dude, I think looking back, every teacher was on drugs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense being a substitute teacher now.
Oh, dude, the lady that teaches ceramics was zooted.
Oh, yeah.
To the
What was
point
her
where
name?
I know her name. I don't want to put her on blast. But here's the thing. She,
Wasn't there some scandal with her?
probably, you don't teach ceramics if you're like clean cut on the outside world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a ceramics teacher has two things: multiple cats and a record, and that's just a fact. And she was so on drugs that like she got emotional with me after school because I told her that I wasn't gonna pursue ceramics.
Really?
Told her pottery wasn't for me. And bro, you should have seen the things I was creating. It was horrendous.
Really?
But I think she thought I was autistic.
Yeah.
I think she thought there was a situation at home, I wasn't issued the right size helmet when I was younger, or something like that, and she just was pushing me in the direction of the arts. Because the thing is, you can be shitty at art as long as someone famous says it.
Right.
That it's brilliant.
It's all about attitude.
I'm gonna say Jackson Pollock slipped through the cracks.
Oh, he's a genius, dude.
See,
He's brilliant.
They said that about Kanye. He did. One person
Yeah.
said it. I know I die on him. Kanye West is the only person that considered him a genius, and we just all bought
Himself?
into that. Yeah, oh yeah.
Genius.
All you have to do is say it. I'm gonna say it one day,
It's all confidence, dude.
and then I need you to tweet it out like that's right. I've always known he's a genius.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter? I don't even have a Twitter.
I get on Twitter sometimes.
I don't know what to do. I don't really understand how.
There's a lot of drama with Twitter right now, I feel like. People are mad at Elon Musk. They said that he shouldn't be the CEO or whatever.
Don't say people because you're one of them. You're an Elon hater. You're an Elon naysayer.
I am an Elon hater. If he were here, I'd probably suck him off verbally.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah. But
He doesn't seem like the type of guy that takes a compliment well.
no. Have you seen him do stand-up?
No.
Like on SNL?
Oh, like his
Yeah.
opening monologue.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
It's unfortunate.
Did you see that Tom Segura gave Bert Kreischer Hitler's teacup?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't get
Amazing.
backlash for that. I thought people were going to get pissed.
Dude, and he told a story on the newest episode how like the Jewish community is rallying behind him. Like, they think it's funny. Crazy time to do it too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen any backlash.
Yeah. It was expensive, right?
$22,000.
Jeez.
He had to make some real phone calls. He had to move some money around. It was like an international transaction.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got away with that.
I love in that clip the entire time they just refer to him as the Fuhrer. That seems even more disrespectful to still give him his title.
Yeah.
We should diminish him, but I thought it was a brilliant joke.
Yeah. But you
22
can't buy Kanye's teacup. That's too far, right?
No, but he said, he's like, I got you a pair of Yeezys to compliment it. But, what's funny is, you'd see in that moment that Tom Segura spent $22,000 for a joke.
Right.
It's just so great. I love it. The look on his face, the payoff when Bert's, doing that laugh, cry that he does, and, he's just holding this teacup, and, Tom's like, put your lips to it. But he won't do it. I don't know if I could.
Yeah, I would feel uncomfortable.
That's tough.
But they handled it well.
They handled it very well.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting some sort of artifact. My birthday's coming up, and you know that.
Your birthday, February, May?
No, you
March.
were right. No, you were right.
February 17th?
You were 1 out of 28 shut now. 17th, isn't that Valentine's? No, that's the 14th.
The 14th.
It's a bullshit commercial holiday.
Yeah, what do you want?
I mean,
should we start this?
I want an artifact, yeah.
But I actually think they kind of bitched out in a way because they stopped doing they stopped one-upping each other. They're like, we put a limit.
Well, because you're just going to go bankrupt at a certain point.
But not if they sell it and they keep...
Oh, but the gifts were great. They were getting great gifts.
What did they tap out at? A Sea-Doo?
The last thing I think was a race car. So it was the electric bike, the Sea-Doo, a chartered plane.
Uh-huh.
And then Bert got Tom a race car. It's yeah. I'm not going to re-explain that, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you just got to go in smaller increments. They went too far too fast.
Yeah, too hard to, yeah.
Wait, so now what is it? What do they do now? They just get each other funny stuff?
Crazy shit like that. Yeah.
Crazy shit like that.
Which I'm here for as a fan.
I'll get you a birthday gift. What do you want, dude?
Dude, get me an artifact.
An artifact?
I want an artifact.
I mean, what could I even get? What's like the cheapest artifact that's like significant
Give me
that I
like
could get?
I don't know, like
Who do you like? Who are some?
Give me like Doja Cat sock. I'm sure that's on the internet.
Oh, I could get you. I could get you something.
Oh, see, now I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get me a fart in a bag from that TikTok girl, aren't you? Or that OnlyFans chick. Bro, I'll sell my fart in a bag on Patreon. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh, really?
Why?
I'm not doing
What am
that.
I doing with them? I'm wasting them. Why not? Why not fucking put it to use?
But I just
Capitalism,
feel like
baby.
I feel like you're feeding into somebody's mental illness by giving them a fart.
Again, I have dyslexia and ADD, so you're the bigot here. Let's not forget that.
Oh, it's okay to go.
Couldn't help but notice you didn't have a ramp here. No accessibility. Just
Yeah.
want to say that. So
I mean, you can
watch
get
it.
around fine, right?
I manage, bro.
You
but
shouldn't
you
be
don't-
driving. I'll tell you that.
Dude, neither should your fucking 101-year-old grandmother. But is she?
No, that we took her license a couple years ago.
Yeah, the fact that like did you have to hold her down? You have to shake it out of her?
I think she drove till she was 98.
Yeah, you guys are criminals. Your family is criminal for allowing
She
that.
definitely dinged up. But like it was like,
Old ladies ding up their cars, bro.
Yeah,
My
dude.
buddy's grandma's Scion XB is bent. Let me tell you, dude. It's got some scratches. It's got some bruises. I saw her drive, and they lived there like my parents' neighbors. And this grandmother, Grandma Pat, shout to you. She doesn't watch this, but she was storming up Sherwood Place, and I was jumping for joy trying to get her to see me, and just tunnel vision, dude. Nothing else out there. Just she can't afford to move her head.
yeah. And what's funny is the grandma will be the same one if they're in the passenger seat. They're in your ear the whole time. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
This
Come
move?
on. Yeah.
Does your mom ever do that?
Jeez.
Move? Or how about this, dude? You'll do like a slightly like hard break, nothing
Right.
crazy, and then your mom does the Michael Orr blind side as if she's gonna. It's like, Mom, your little twig of an arm is going to snap. You're not gonna save me from shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it should be the other way around. It's insensitive that it wasn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I believe in the American airbag and seatbelt system. I don't think you need to be saving the person next to you. I think everyone stay compact and
Dude,
ride it out.
If you're in the passenger seat, you don't get to say anything.
You should be
Or get out of the car.
You should be, yeah. Yeah,
I know
my,
someone-
My girlfriend does this thing when she gets in the car as the passenger. She says, "Can you play music we both know?" And I'm like, "Okay, well then you're limiting me because like that's only the songs that we've heard together. Unless you've told me specifically that you've heard this song, and I like, you know what I'm saying? You really put me in a bubble here. I should make that playlist at this point.
Yeah. Does it get dicey with the like, wanting to listen to her podcast versus yours versus your music?
No, she actually has good taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got really good in the podcast and all that stuff. And your boy likes a little true crime, so we listen to on the drive to Flagstaff. Her and I listened to a 4-piece DC Snipers synopsis.
Is that true crime?
The DC Snipers, are you aware of that? These are the guys that are driving around DC and just capping motherfuckers with a sniper rifle. They like punched a little hole through the license plate.
That was the thing?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So they would just shoot their license plate?
When I said DC Sniper, do you think I meant Kevin Durant?
The DC Bullets was actually the old name of the...
Was it the Bullets? Yeah. Was that DC?
Yeah.
And then they became the Wizards?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a fucking dope name for a basketball team.
Bullets or Wizards?
The Wizards.
Bullets is kind of dope,
Bullets is cool, but Wizards is sick.
too. Yeah.
I mean, it's no Commanders.
But when they suck, it looks kind of goofy. A wizard as a mascot out there and you're
Now,
losing.
if you were to rename the Washington Redskins, what would you have done?
I mean, I thought Red
And
Wolves...
please beep out Redskins.
Right.
And beep it out again. That
R
second time.
words.
Yeah, the R words. The Washington R words.
Come on, dude. Don't drop the R word on here. Out of the names that they had, or can I pick anything?
No. Yeah, pick anything. I heard they had like the Washington Red Wolves. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a good name.
Yeah, Commanders is bad.
Isn't that just as I feel like Commanders is just as Native American, like a ripoff. Aren't we just trying to stay away from that?
Yeah. I don't know. Commander to me sounds more like.
Rapey.
No, it sounds like modern U.S. military.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That is a military ranking and officer ranking commander.
Yeah, it feels like you stole it from the natives and gave it to the white man.
Yeah, I mean, either way, we're appropriate. Anything we do in this country is appropriation to the Native Americans. I want to say this. I want this to be very clear, though. The thing that I am the most embarrassed about being an American is what we did to the Native Americans.
What'd you do?
It's disgusting. Well, your people, Niko, let's face that, because I'm not British.
Yeah. I'm British, but I'm Native American too, so.
Why do you think? Someone got raped, Niko.
Pocahontas?
Your fucking grandfather kicked down the gates of Jonestown, took Pocahontas by the neck. Don't take pride in that. You should never be English and Native American. That is not a good sign, Niko. Choose one or the other.
But
like
the
Native Americans.
Pocahontas movie, they got together, right?
Pocahontas movie's a big lie. You want to know what Pocahontas really did? Pocahontas was a bit of a sellout. Now, I don't blame her because her fucking people got raped and pillaged. I don't blame the Native Americans for anything. But Pocahontas went back to England as propaganda, and they
really?
showed her around. They're like, look how beautiful she is. They aren't savages over there, because that was the thought that there was these Indian savages in the native land of America before it was settled, and they brought her back, and she was just getting tossed around.
Really?
Yeah.
The train?
I don't want to say it because I have respect. Jeez. I'll bow to the chief any day. I respect the head.
What about Sacagawea?
Sacagawea, I think I don't know how the Native Americans feel about her.
Yeah.
She kind of took the infidels, if you will, and spread the seed. And she was fucking Lewis, right?
And Clark.
You think both?
Why not?
They were not Eiffel Towering this poor girl.
I don't think.
Wasn't there another Tonto? Where does Tonto come to play?
Oh, he's with
Zorro?
No, what's the Red Rider, the
Lone
Ranger.
The Lone Ranger.
There we go.
Tonto.
That's what's his name? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp played Tonto?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he
He
did.
played the Lone Ranger.
No.
Who do you think played the Lone Ranger then? I didn't see the movie to know that you're wrong.
Superman.
I do want to say that. No way.
Henry
Maybe-
Cavill.
Perhaps I'm wrong. Is that right?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Yeah, you got me. I didn't see
I
it.
mean, I don't know if that was the Lone Ranger, but I know that Johnny Depp was Tonto.
Are we allowed to say Tonto?
That could have been a good name, the
It's
Washington
another-
Tonto.
Yeah, dude, that's a good play on it.
I think the Washington
really cleaned it up.
Sacagaweas would have been sick.
Yeah,
The Sacks,
the
the
Sacks.
Washington Sacks.
Oh, dude, every time they get a sack, they just put her on the Megatron.
Dude.
Do we don't have photography of her now, right? That's all painting, Sacagawea.
With Lewis and Clark, maybe a painting.
Who do you think had the bigger dick?
Lewis or Clark?
Yeah.
Dude, Clark.
Clark was packing. Let's face it. Clark had a donkey leg.
But I don't think, this is what I was going to say. Lewis and Clark and Sacagawea, they're going from the East Coast to the West Coast to the new land or whatever, the
Right.
Louisiana Purchase, some deal.
Right.
They're going down the river for months.
Yeah. Now, we will admit, right, on this, but Sacagawea for sure had a gun to the back of her head the entire time.
Probably.
I know that's not, this land is your land. I know that's
Right,
not
right.
how it's painted. Let's face, she was forced.
Right.
Let's face that for a second.
Yeah.
That's
I
something
mean-
you're not going to read that in the history books.
Yeah. I mean, she probably had a couple things pointed at her.
Hey, yo. All locked and loaded.
Locked and
Safety
loaded.
off, let me tell you.
Yeah, the gun probably wasn't the most threatening thing.
Well, it probably was.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well, maybe the Oregon Trail. I don't know where the hell they were. I guess the Oregon Trail didn't exist yet. Were they the pre-establishers?
I think so. I think they got it going. They were the first,
Now, were there toll roads? Did they make it a toll road, the Oregon Trail? Do you have to pay some shillings out front?
probably. They probably got,
I'd be pissed if I was out there digging and motherfuckers were walking on it for free.
yeah.
My brother died yesterday, dude. What the hell are you and you're just out here on a camping trip? You're just taking pictures.
Dude, they got into eating people and stuff on the Oregon Trail. Donner Party, remember that business?
Dahmer?
Donner.
Like Dasher?
Yeah.
Talking reindeer? What are we talking?
I'm talking reindeer cannibalism.
What do you think about this for a sitcom? And I thought about this snowboarding bums, right?
Yeah.
3 snowboarding bums that have sophisticated jobs but call out every day just to hit the slopes. Imagine calling your boss and be like, yeah, my back hurts today. Like, the doctor said I needed some elevation. And then it just pans to you on the lift, dude. Just getting ready to go. Yeah, I need
Dude.
cold and elevation.
Being out on the slopes, it makes, I was like, oh, I just want to be out here all the time.
Yeah.
I want to be
I'm
shredding.
going to start sagging my pants a little. Do you think that? Snowboarders, that's a thing, right?
They sag,
You can grow your hair out.
I guess. Yeah,
Can you name
snowboard
any
look?
snowboarder besides Shaun White?
What's that?
Can you ask my guy? Do you know any snowboarder besides Shaun White?
Oh,
Oh, that one Asian chick.
yeah.
that Shaun White made an inappropriate comment about?
I want to say her name is, and it seems kind of racist to guess this, but
Maybe
I don't
don't.
think it's a guess.
Okay, go.
Or Chloe Kim.
Tamagotchi Sakura. What'd you say?
Chloe Kim.
Chloe Kim. That's what it was.
There you go. I knew there was a
Not-
Kim in there.
Tamasaki Sakura.
Was there any other snowboarders that I know of?
I don't think so, dude.
Shaun White.
SSX Tricky. Did you play SSX? It's into Rocco.
Yeah.
And you like could like detach from your board in air and like do like a Christ, whatever it was called, like the fucking the crucifixion.
Dude, video games kind of ruined a lot of action sports because if you played like SSX Tricky or Tony Hawk, you're just like doing triple McTwisties and stuff, and then you go out there for the first time and you're just like
doing triple McTwisties off a curb.
Right. And then you go to the mountain and you're like, my butt hurts. I keep hitting my wrists. I want to go back and play PS2.
Did you skateboard?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did I stop because I could never get on the manual? I guess like the basic.
Manual's tough.
Could never do it. And
I
I would
mean,
always
I don't-
well, here's what pissed me off. I would ask people how to balance, and the answer's the same every time.
Just keep doing
You
it.
just do. You figure it out. There's no
Yeah.
real trick. That's one of those things you just kind of have. There's no real trick to it. Just like effort. Can't teach it.
But it's so subtle. Like, I don't know how people manual forever. It's pretty incredible.
It is. You got to go fast, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember, though, I mean, skateboarding takes forever. Like, I remember, I thought skateboarding was so cool. And, like, junior high or high school, I was like, I'm going to learn how to kickflip. Like, and I went after school every day for hours.
Just taking it to the shin.
Just, yeah. I mean, the amount of time that it probably took to learn how to kickflip,
Yeah.
10,000 hours.
Dude, and and also then you like watch Rob Dyrdek and it just looks like he's not even trying. And it's like
Right.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things I think you kind of have to have it for skateboarding and then excel, but like I don't think a bad skateboarder can become a good one. I'm
Well-
talking out of my ass, of course.
I think to be good at anything, you have to just be balls to the wall. Like, the professional skateboarders, they didn't go to school, right? They're just skating all day.
Right.
Like, if I'm trying to go to school and please my parents and get good grades, I can't be a skateboarder to that level. Rob Dyrdek, I mean, the guy was, like, homeless, wasn't he? Just
Did you
skating
ever see
all day.
Street Dreams? The movie he made with P-Rod and Ryan Dunn, rest in peace.
No.
Oh, dude, that's a great. It's kind of about that, like being in, like trying to make it as a skateboarder and like ditching school and like it's exactly about that actually in like Los Angeles. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's like super, like it was a super low budget. I think Knoxville's in it actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, speaking of snowboarding, snow bums. I had a snow bum moment that was kind of cool. We were waiting in line in Mammoth for most of the lifts weren't open because the storm was so heavy. There's like 8 lifts. Have you been to Mammoth before?
Mm-mm.
Dude, Mammoth's the
No.
fucking best.
Never been.
You didn't grow up going snowboarding?
I went to Mount High.
Oh, Mountain High is like
It's
I mean,
one lift, one little slope.
yeah. I mean, you've been to Utah though. You went to Snowbird or whatever. Where'd you go in Utah?
Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah.
And that just shits on Mountain High, right?
Yeah.
It's not even
It's
comparable.
just on everything.
Yeah.
It's the best. I
Right.
think it's the best in the country. I mean, I haven't been everywhere, but I've been to Colorado, like the Rockies,
Yeah.
and I thought Brighton was better.
Yeah. Well, Mammoth is dope. It's so huge. There's like 30 lifts when it's all open, but it was dumping so hard they only had like a few of the bottom lifts open. We ended up having to take a shuttle from one lodge to a different one, and there's a bunch of people waiting in line. It's New Year's Eve, so it's just packed with people. There's a storm. It's snowing and stuff. And my buddy Jacob Dominguez, it's nice to have a friend who's like I don't know, they take risks.
Yeah.
I'm not the most risky guy. I play it cool or whatever.
Maybe you want to jump off a bridge into the water, but you need someone to do it first.
Right.
Yeah.
You need it's
And
cool
and
when
that's Jacob Dom.
right, when you got a group of high school friends around, you got to have somebody who's just getting
And
shit
a little
started.
less intelligent
Right.
is what you're saying without saying it.
Oh, for sure.
I'm that, by the way, that's me.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking shots at Dom here.
Well, would you do this move? Because we're all waiting in line for the shuttle, and we're probably like 3 shuttles ahead. They come every 20 minutes or
Is that
whatever.
Mammy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, we're not waiting in this line. So he gets out and puts his thumb out in the road, and we're all laughing at him, just hitchhiking. And he's like, yeah, I'll get somebody to pick us up. Somebody comes by in a pickup truck, And he's like, how many you guys got in your group? He's like, 7 of us. And the next lodge is like 10 minutes away. He's like, all right, he'll take us. This guy has his wife and couple kids in the truck. And so we go jump into the back of the
Bed.
into the bed. And this feels like real snow bum shit. But other people from the line, there's like, 50 people in line, 100 people. They start coming over and trying to jump into our
You tell him to buzz
thing
off.
too. And he's like only 7. And so I'm like having to like push off like zombies off of this.
Like you're the Beatles, dude. Like in a like drive.
Everyone was just trying to throw their snowboard. They're like, let me in. I'm like, no, you don't just get to jump into a random truck. Like we made a deal with this guy.
We gotta deal with the devil, dude.
Got to deal with the
Put our
devil.
necks on the line here.
And so some girl, she's handing me her skis as I'm in there.
Did you chuck him?
And I like pushed them back to her. And she's like, hey, let me in. I'm like, oh no, he said only us 7. And she's like, I'm by myself. And she's like, looks like she's going to start crying. She's like, you're an asswipe. And we start driving away as she's like trying to run after us and get in. Like, we almost, she could have hurt her.
Was she doing the Peter Parker, dude? Like slapping the side. Stop.
Dude, I was kind of nervous. Like, I'm proud of myself for not letting her in because she seemed batshit crazy. She even threw out the FAG word as we were riding off
Not
into
in
the
my
wind.
America, dude. Unacceptable.
So, but yeah, we bummed it and got that lift. It felt really cool. When's the last time you rode in the back of a pickup, to get around town?
We did that a lot in the military, but
Oh, yeah.
it's been a minute.
Oh, yeah, you did that.
It's been a minute.
But you guys had helmets on, so
well,
a little safer.
yeah.
But,
And safety vests.
yeah.
Just kidding.
That's pretty illegal, right? Like, we could get
Not in Texas.
Really?
Depends the state.
Really?
I think Arizona you can get away with it too. Texas you can drive in the back of a car. Then I don't think if someone's back there, I think you can't go faster than 55.
God, it feels cool. It must have felt cool in the military to just hop in the back of a truck or be in the. Did you go in a Hummer or did they
Humvee.
use
I've been in a
Hummer?
Humvee, dude. Poor suspension, let me say.
Oh, really?
Bad on the knees.
And they don't really put all the cushioning in like these vehicles, right? Like a lot of times it's just
Yeah,
like
these are base model, baby.
base model, so
Yeah.
you're sitting on hard.
Yeah, there's no XM.
aluminum.
There's no serious XM in there, unfortunately.
Yikes.
But seatbelts sometimes. So, how we doing?
I think we're cooking at about an hour. Is there anything else you had?
No, dude, I'm feeling good. Dude, I'm feeling good to be back in Texas. I'm feeling good to be back on the grind. Like I said, I got a record player, me and the lady, and that's been really fun. Dude, we're in Austin, Texas. We're going to come across some gems out here
Oh, yeah.
in the record hunting game. We got a Patsy Cline album the other night, which was nice. Got Rodney Dangerfield, No Respect.
Hell yeah.
So that's a good one. Richard Pryor. I forgot which one we got. She got a Joan Rivers album, too. I'll toss that on at some point. Damn. So it's fun. Dude, Bing Crosby and Louis Armstrong collab album.
Bing.
Got that. Bing, dude. And Satchmo.
Is that a Christmas album?
No, it's not, unfortunately.
Bing Crosby does a
Yeah.
lot of Christmas, right?
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Yeah.
That's good, man. Get yourself one
Happy
more. And you might be
holidays
spinning.
to
You might,
you. DJing.
yeah, do a little.
There's only one thing that makes
Scratching.
your parents less impressed than stand-up comedy. It's got to be DJing.
Collab, funny DJ.
Get this. I saw fucking Hannibal Buress at Creek in the Cave last night.
Oh, yeah.
Not as a comedian, but a rapper.
Yeah, what's his
And
name?
he had I forgot, bro. He's got a name. He's got a rap name. And he's got like locks now. And he's got a 2-piece band up there. And it was fucking sick. I was bobbing. Some of the songs are serious and then some of them are funny. And then he was also in between songs telling like stories and jokes.
Oh, really?
And was killing. And like there was no seats. Everyone was standing. It was like concert style in the creek.
I saw a video of that. It looked a little awkward.
It was kind of weird, but I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I know it's
I
cool.
just popped in and out, stayed for mid-set, you know?
Yeah. I think it's hard for people to go to concerts when they're not huge fans and they're like screaming the lyrics along and dancing. Like if you just hear people doing music that you don't really know, especially if it's rap,
Yeah.
people just kind of
Right. Yeah.
bob a little to it, trying
Yeah.
to figure it out. And probably people showed up thinking they were coming to a comedy show. Do you think?
Yeah, because it was like a pop-up thing, too. It wasn't even
okay.
on the Creek's website. Like, he posted it on his story, and like he sold the amount of tickets he sold, which was pretty good. It wasn't like embarrassing at all. It was pretty impressive.
I think I remember seeing him on Steve-O's podcast or some podcast where he's like, "Yeah, I don't want to do comedy anymore. I want to be a rapper."
Oh, I didn't know he was quitting
Yeah.
comedy.
He was like, "I want to do music." So I think he's like segueing into that.
Well, I'm here for it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually it goes the reverse, right? It's funny, like T.I.'s trying to like be a comedian.
Yeah, I don't think that's going well.
Wasn't there some other
Jeremy Piven. J-Piv.
Who else is segued? Has any comedian turned into a musician?
No, I don't think maybe.
I don't know. All right, well, I think we're up about an hour.
That's good for me, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
said all I needed to say. So
Did I tell you one last thought? Did I tell you I got asked to
prom?
Worse. I got asked to be the officiant of a wedding.
What's up? What? Why you? Someone asked you to film their wedding recently and now officiate. You don't just. And no offense, but you don't radiate.
All offense.
You don't radiate the Doctor of Love energy. I don't understand.
Dude, it's gonna be so awkward up there. It's like
who is this?
My buddy Ethan. You know Ethan.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be in the middle, just looking awkward. What am I going to say?
Now, could this potentially be a situation where you didn't make the cut as a groomsman, so he had to toss you a bone?
I thought
maybe. And then they act like it's an honor.
Right.
But now you have lines. Now you gotta memorize shit.
Dude, not only do I have to memorize shit, I have to come up with shit. Like, I have to write their love story, basically.
And then read their vows, which are always,
Dude, the officiant does more than the two. They just have to say I do, and I got to read all their shit. It's ridiculous.
When's this wedding? Is it where is it?
It's in 2 weeks.
What? When'd you find out?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, that's still kind of crazy.
It's a shotgun wedding. Baby on the way.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Got to get it in.
Nice.
So it's going to be, they're doing a gender reveal at the wedding, too. It's going to be.
You have to wear a mask?
No.
It's sounding like it. I'm going to be honest. It's sounding like it.
Well, I'm doing face shield if that's the case.
Yeah. But they do like the who's the coach for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Andy Reid.
Yeah, Andy Reid's face shield, dude, in his utility belt.
Yeah,
I love that.
I'm wearing a mask over my eyes. It's gonna be a shit show. Don't ask me to do. I'm not. This is the last wedding I'm doing. I'm doing one and done. Hopefully they stay together.
We'll see.
But yeah, it's gonna be. Weddings, dude. It's so much pressure now. I'm like, fuck.
Because you can, like, as a groomsman, you know.
Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Is they don't have. I found out they don't have groomsmen or anything. It's just me and them.
Okay, so now it's like. Now it feels like he's just trying to save some money. I'm assuming he's not paying you.
Should I send over my rider and my asking price?
Let me type something up.
I should have referred them to you. Talk to my agent. I can't. All bookings.
Send everyone my way. Dude. Nothing's gonna get done. You're not gonna be working much.
That's what I want. Just tell everyone I'm booked.
I'm gonna tell everyone that your worth is double what they think. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It could be $1 million.
Or I'm booked for another gig, but if you give me a higher offer than this amount, I can make something happen.
Yeah. No, we're gonna lie you to the top, dude. We're gonna deceive you to the top. God. Top of what? Not sure, but you're gonna be number one at something before you die. Mark my word. That is my goal. I want to get you in the Guinness World Book. I want to do something. We're gonna find something. My goal, and write in anyone who's watching. We are gonna get you to break a record.
Yeah.
Maybe most apples eaten in a day. We gotta think about some things you can do. Maybe the smallest doorway ever entered through by an adult. There's something that we have for you.
There's some sort of record I could break. What do you think you would do?
Longest elbow, maybe. There's something, dude.
Biggest weenus?
Yeah, biggest weenus. Me, I'm. If there's a record for being the most average you could possibly be, I got it in the bag.
One thing I want to do, I think we could get you to bowl a 300.
You think so?
I think so.
But I want to do it with rental equipment only.
Yeah, that is pretty badass. Dude, it'd be badass for you to beat somebody who brings their own ball. Have you done that yet?
No, but that'd
be sick.
That's like the goal.
Yeah.
See, I don't think I'll ever do 300, dude. That's tough.
Really?
I'm gonna say it's luck if I ever do it.
You've broken 200 though before, right?
Yeah, like 205 maybe.
But dude, if you went like every day,
Yeah.
can we get you a membership? Is there an LA Fitness for like bowling?
I don't
there a
think so,
membership?
dude.
No?
I think that's called being a virgin. I think it's your V card.
But they got these memberships for like rock climbing gyms and stuff. I feel like
but you get
bowling,
shredded from that. That's a little different.
dude. If you were just throwing rocks all day, I
Rock,
think you're
you're gonna look like Hellboy. You're gonna have one big arm.
you get tired.
You have one big arm.
Be a switch hitter.
What's it called when that atrophy?
I don't know.
Yeah, atmosphere.
You got to switch hands every once in a while, right?
Dude, I'm gonna piss my pants. You good here?
Yeah. All right. Captain's dogs.
Woof woof.